Coming up on Friday, you can either stop by Lincoln Douglas Square, as always, to be a part of the Christmas tree lighting, or you can watch it on RiverBender.com, or you can do another thing. Before the Christmas tree lighting, stop by the storefronts, see the beautiful businesses that are decked out, because Dan has gotten these guys to deck the town, and we're trying to. Dan, good morning and happy Tuesday to you.
Good morning.
So fill me in. Deck the Town, what's it all about?
Yeah, so Deck the Town is an opportunity to sort of celebrate all the local businesses here in Alton. Mm-hmm. For those who haven't had a chance, we've got some of the greatest business owners in the area. And this year we're trying to sort of take it back to an older time where storefronts were decorated and became a destination, right?
Right.
And so the goal and the hope is to get the community to rally around and vote on who has the best decoration. Well,
and it's a good point. We talked about it yesterday, and it was one of those things where, we have such a unique town. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's unique because we don't have the squares that, everyone's kind of used to, but we have this kind of really unique walking path, and really the way it used to be, those old pictures are beautiful.
Absolutely.
And so bringing it back, and not just specifically for the downtown district, it's all of Alton, but it's really good to see.
Yeah, and honestly, I think sometimes we all get caught up in the busyness of the season, right? And so it's easy to get home after a long day of work and click on Amazon.com.
Right.
Right. And get all your toys for your kids or your presents for your family. But that money's leaving the community, right? And so we're trying to remind everybody, hey, not only can you get that stuff here in Alton, but there are people, there are businesses, there are lives that depend on us to support them.
Well, that's why that's why I connected with you so much, because that's why the show started. Because, I was in St. Louis media for 7 years, and all I heard about was gunshots and some crooked politician somewhere. And so it's like, well, why don't we get to meet the people that we drive by every day, and let's bring more of that personal side to local media, and it's what we did. But it's what you're trying to do, and it's in a different way, because I'm sure, when you see these folks that are coming in to your business, it's not just that one time. They're going to keep coming back 9 times out of 10. It's very rare you're going to get a once-time shopper and all. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
What are the business owners thinking about this?
So far, the reception's been good. I mean, most of them decorate already. So this is just sort of giving everybody else in the community an opportunity to, one, remind them that they're there.
Right.
And two, say, hey, there's a monetary incentive for your favorite local show.
Right.
Because we will be giving a prize to whoever's voted best decorated in Alton. And, and it's get out there and I'm asking people when they go and they walk around and they look at all these shops, don't just walk past.
Well, right. And that's the thing, because you're really going to find something. And we talk about it on the show, too. Jeff Bezos ain't sponsoring your Little League team and donating to all these nonprofit movements and charity things. It's a power of community. And we've lost that because of the pandemic and all the things with technology, because it's easier to buy online. But it's also easier to find the same gifts online. So it's not really original.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And the reality is, right, I think all of us who live in Alton love the town, right? It's a unique town in the entire St. Louis area. We've got a rich history here. And for that history to continue, right, we got to support it.
Right.
And so Deck the Town was sort of born out of a conversation about a year ago at Old Bakery. I met with Caleb Lewis.
He's a good guy.
From Alton Odyssey Tours, right? So I met with him and said, hey, I've had this idea for a while. How do we make it come to life? Mm-hmm. And so this has been, about a year of talking and planning and trying to figure out how do we get the community behind it and really show up and support our businesses.
Well, and now how many businesses have started decorating?
So far, we've got 4 to 10 that are on board, and we're looking for more.
Really cool. And now with that end goal, you said Friday was kind of when you wanted to see the town all kind of decked out and ready to go, but we still got time. So even if it's not Friday, hey, we got time to do this.
Yeah, so we knew that putting our start time before Thanksgiving would be kind of hard for some of the businesses.
Right.
Because if you walk around the businesses, and I hope you all are.
You should be. What are you doing?
You'll see that many of them have Thanksgiving decorations up, and we don't want to step over people's decorations. Thanksgiving is a holiday.
They are people getting frustrated, man. And they got mad at me because that's why I came on the show today. I figured how do I break the ice of we are Thanksgiving people, not me personally, but there are some, and they're feeling like we're skipping over the holidays of Thanksgiving. It's not. I think it's just a great way to maybe meld the two looks together, because that way it's not like you got to take all these decorations down in 2 weeks and you got to put new ones up. Just combine them. Yeah. I like this. We're getting there. We're problem solving for the Thanksgiving crowd.
Absolutely. Well, and in years where Thanksgiving ends up being earlier, it'll be a little bit easier. This is one of those where it's the last 2 days of the month.
Right.
So it's tough, but we are running the contest through December 13th. So even if you as a local business can't get decorated until December 1st, there is plenty of time to get the word out, to get people to your business and get those votes coming in.
Well, and that's what I think is really cool, is the fact that it's really one of those ways to bring the community together in a different way, where it's not, a sales promotion. It's literally just, hey, go take your family out and just look at your community. Because how many people have actually done that in a long time, where you just take your kids out, go get lunch on Broadway somewhere and just take a stroll,
Probably pre-COVID.
You're right.
Being honest, and the price is right for everybody.
I agree.
So for local businesses that haven't heard of us and don't know much yet, it's free to enter. Literally, the cost is any decorations you want to put up. The goal of this is for nobody but the winners to make money. We've got some sponsors that have come in and been gracious to give us money to help support this and give incentives to, again, help. Because that's the goal of Deck the Town, is 1, help the local businesses, 2, connect the community with the local businesses, and 3, give the community something to celebrate.
Right. Well, and honestly, I think that's what's so important about that too, is just to give somebody something to celebrate, because, it's been a busy year for a lot of people, and it's been faster than hell for some. It's been tiresome for so many others, depressing or good, whatever you had. But it's very rare that you see people actually slow down at this time of the year anymore. It's kind of, they ramp it up. Hell, take a moment and just slow down and have that Hallmark Friday and go and look at some of these places. How long did it take to get all this set up?
So we've probably had, I'd say it's really ramped up in the last 6 months. We've been trying to create sort of a situation that is the best of all worlds. Mm-hmm. We built out a website. We've got some social media that I know you'll share later. But it's just been, Roger and Caleb and I sort of working through it. And it's been, I'd say probably the last 6 months, it's picked up in earnest.
No, and what's it mean to you to have people from different backgrounds, that are coming together and making this an event? Because it's hard to do it on your own. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you have the idea, but it's like, you get stuck and, maybe you get like like me, you get a hair in your ass for a couple of days and you're like firing on all cylinders. And it's like, well, where do we go from here? Take me through the community, you feel like, just collaborating with the Roger and the Caleb Lewis, and just what that means to the success of what you're trying to do.
Well, sure. So, not many people know who I am, and that's okay. But for someone like me who's been a lifelong resident, but not involved sort of in the leadership of anything here, for me to have an idea, it takes partners, mm-hmm. right? And Roger and Caleb have been amazing partners, and they've helped me work through how do we connect with businesses? How do we connect with the media? How do we get everybody out there? And it shows sort of the spirit of what Alton is, right?
Right.
Alton isn't just one demographic. It's not just one piece. It's a collection of people that have decided to live in this really awesome town.
Well, and you're right. And what I think's cool too is, your family's got a great background. Your dad ran St. Anthony's for a long time, and now works retired and went to like you said, another full-time job at St. Ambrose. But what's it mean to really have your personal for your personal side of things, to make your mark in this way and do something for the community and putting yourself out there? Yeah.
So it's I'll tell you, at first it's frightening. Yeah. Because you just don't know how it's going to come across.
Well, that's true. Because, this is the day of social media, and you never know what guy. You should see some of the things they say about me. It's interesting.
It's definitely not easy. But what I would say is it's something that, I hope this is a tradition that carries on for a long time.
For sure.
And it's something that I hope my daughters come see in 20 years. Mm-hmm. And they're like, hey, you know what? This was my dad's idea. Like, that to me would be the
what's
best
cool. Yeah.
thing ever.
And see, that's what I think makes our town so special too, because there's so many, Dans out there that have done those same type of things where it's like 20 years later, their kids are bringing their grandkids out and going, hey, look what your grandpa said or did, and that's what I think makes us so special.
Yeah.
So with that being said, how do people sign up? How do people do this?
Yeah, absolutely. So for any of the businesses, you can go to deckthetown.com.
Oh, hold on. We got a website. I forgot about that.
Which he's going to bring up.
Yep. Keep talking, though, Dan. We got to fill air.
Yeah. So you can go to deckthetown.com. There's a sign-up link there with our brochure. Basically, you email deckthetownalton@gmail.com. Send us your location. Send us a logo or a picture so we can put you up on the website. We're going to try and blast the website out there and get all the businesses that sign up, try to get them some free advertisement.
There you go.
Let us know that you're going to participate. We'll get you added. And then we'll start blasting out social media. Go visit all of these businesses.
There we go. Website's loading. My internet's slow today. So let me pull this up real quick just to give you guys more of a... Is this the right website? Yeah. That gets dangerous, man. Sometimes you just pull random things up and you hope for the best. Hey, so there you go. You see it. Deck the Town. This is where you can sign up. Right under here, you see the sign up sheet. Join the fun. I'm zoomed out so you can see a little bit more of it. And then the voting portion, when does that take place?
So the voting is going to start, I believe, on the 22nd, or we might push it back until Thanksgiving. That's what we're trying to decide. But it will start in the next week. And we will also, for those who can't necessarily get out to all of the businesses, we're going to be working with the businesses to take pictures of their displays and putting them online as well.
Really cool.
Because we want this to be available for everybody, and not everyone can get out of the house and get to the businesses. So we want to support them even if it's virtually.
Now, I got a question for you. What's the greatest Christmas movie of all time?
Oh, boy. I gotta go the original George C. Scott.
Wow.
Christmas Carol.
Okay, that's fair. I'm starting a new tradition because of sequels normally are trash, but
always.
The Christmas Story sequel was really good. Have you seen this yet?
I have.
Oh man, makes you cry though. It's pretty sentimental. You know what I'm saying? Like I cried like a little baby during that. I was like, this is bullcrap. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, this is Christmas. But what I did is I watched the new one, then I watched the old one. So it's like he's just telling the whole story over again. Yeah. You see what I did there?
Yeah, there you go.
All righty, at 10:35, Dan, we'll sign people up. Thanks for stopping by and your time today. Best of luck with it, and come back when you have more to talk about and say.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Take a quick break. More Daily Show on this, get over here, on this Tuesday morning. It hits you in the nose right after this in downtown Alton, heart of the 618.